In this video, I'll show you how I set the needle hang for lining, packing, and shading. I'll show you what to do when too much or too little ink comes out of the cartridge. There are different types of needles, and they need to be adjusted differently to achieve the desired result. Many of you have messaged me asking what to do when your lines aren't saturated enough or too much ink is coming from your cartridge. There are various needle types that differ in construction. Here in this image, you can see a 7-round liner needle with a large opening at the front, and in this image, a 7-round liner needle with a small opening at the front. Even though it's the same needle type, they are built differently, which affects ink flow. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Instead, focus on adjusting the needle correctly so you can get great results with the equipment you have. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Another important factor is the ink you use. In this image, you can see an ink that is very thick. As a result, the ink flow is noticeably worse. If you're using ink like this, I recommend thinning it with shading solution, mixing it well, and it'll become more fluid. I personally use dynamic white. As you can see, it's already very fluid and can be used straight from the bottle without thinning. I highly recommend dynamic inks. In my opinion, they're the best inks available right now. You can use them just as they are, and they don't dry out even if left unused for a while. All the inks I use are listed in the video description, and with the code fanitattoo, you get 10% off. For pure black, I use Ganga Black. Here's how to adjust the needle. With this twisting motion, you can set how far the needle protrudes from the cartridge. Let's start with shading. To help you visualize how important it is to set the needle correctly, I'll show you the difference between various settings. We'll start with 5 millimeters. Even though the ink is very fluid, the distance between the needle tip and the cartridge is too great. As a result, not enough ink reaches the skin. Now I shorten the needle to about 3 millimeters, so the ink flows out more easily than before. I often work with this setting. Here, you get very good ink flow and can shade with precision. That's already looking pretty good, but there's still a bit too little ink coming out. So I adjust again and leave the needle sticking out about 2 millimeters. If I now rotate the needle just 0.5 millimeter further into the cartridge, even more ink flows out. I think you get the idea. Now I've found the perfect ink flow. As you can see, I also need to keep testing until it fits just right. This is how the shading looks to the human eye. I'm filming everything with a macro lens. Now let's move on to packing. When the needle is sticking out too far from the cartridge, like here, it becomes difficult to fill a solid area. Same principle again. If I want more ink to hit the skin, I need to shorten the needle so that the distance between the needle tip and the cartridge is reduced. With this setting, the filled area already looks pretty good, but if I shorten the needle just a bit more, it should be perfect. And as you can see, the final filled area looks the best because the needle was set correctly. Now let's look at lining. Here, the needle is sticking out almost 5 millimeters. The line already looks pretty good, but the ink flow wasn't perfect. Now I let the needle stick out just a tiny bit from the cartridge. But because the distance is too short, too much ink hits the skin. It's still possible to work this way, but it's not comfortable. So let me show you how to tattoo the perfect line. I set the needle to stick out 4 millimeters from the cartridge, and this gives me perfect ink flow. This topic isn't easy to explain, but here's a quick summary. Remember, if too much ink comes out, the distance between the needle tip and the cartridge is too small. If too little ink comes out, the distance is too large. So the most important thing is to find the sweet spot in between, and if you remember that, you're already one step closer to your goal. Subscribe to my channel and like the video if you want to support me. And if you're curious about what I explain in my online tattoo course and how it's structured, check out this video here.